Again, it's another day. It's another extremely hot day. Wanted to recap a little bit. I took everything out of this box and left the queen and just left her 2-3 frames of bees, and that's all I did. And I moved everything over to here in these 2 boxes. It was 3 box high, now it's 2 boxes. It's been a little while, been too long actually, since I've been in this box and left it queenless. 6/22. Today's the 3rd. That's 11 days. That's just about right. Well, let's see what we got. Hopefully we got a couple of queen cells in here, maybe more. I brought some extra spare boxes in case I needed them. Split them up a little bit. I can get a queen cage ready in case I see one walking around. Let's see what we got. I got my smoker ready in case I need it, but I don't know. It doesn't look like we're gonna need it. Always check that lid, especially if you haven't been in a while. Even if you're looking for queens, one queen cell could have hatched early. I don't see her on here. I don't see a queen on there. So, let's get in it. Nothing? Nothing? Remember now, I took everything from there and put it over here. I'm not exactly sure what's in here. I don't even know if there's any brood, young brood. But we're gonna find out. See exactly what's in this box. Nothing? No. Nothing. If I was to let this box sit and they raise more than one queen, they could swarm on you. But the reason why I do it this way is because your swarming has dropped to like 99% if you do it the way I'm doing it. They will not swarm on you. You can catch an extra queen or 2 instead of just letting this box sit and hope that you raise a queen. You do gamble on swarming and losing a queen and maybe half your box. So that's one reason why I do it this way. If you graft bees, which a lot of people can't do, and I suck at it. The reason why I suck at grafting is because I don't have the patience. I do not have the patience to sit there and, you know, get the larva out and lay it just right. I'm just a very impatient person when it comes to something like that. Very tedious. But if you can do it, you still got to have a place to put that virgin queen or the queen cell that you might create. If you happen to get lucky and raise a queen out of it, you still got to have a place to put her. This way here, you always got a place to put a queen. Always. And she will be 100% accepted. Nothing. A little bit of food. The brood must be at the bottom of the box. Nothing. Nothing but food. I'm just killing a couple beetles here and there. Let's take it off. Set it aside. Looks like all I got is 4 frames down here, and I probably added a frame or 2 because they like to have something to do. So I put new frames with foundation on the outside of each one, and within the 11 days they pulled that out already. This was a brand new one, and remember I told you bees always want something to do, so I put this brand new one next to that brood. It don't take them long if you paint beeswax on there and put a little bit of Honeybee Healthy in it. It don't take long. And they're starting to pull on that just a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. You gotta kill a beetle. The only sure way is with your finger. Yeah, I'm hoping for at least 1 queen cell at the bottom of this. 2 would be nice. More would be even better. Looking for a queen cell. Here's one, and it's hatched. That one is not hatched. That one is not hatched. We got to find the one that's hatched. You can just touch the bees. You ain't got to blow on them or touch them. I mean, you know, push them out of the way. That'll piss them off. So just give it a light touch. This one's been gnawed out. Either that or it didn't develop all the way, but that one's been gnawed out. That one's been gnawed out. Probably from that queen that hatched. I knew I was in here a little late. I should have been in here around 9-10 days, but it rains here lately, and I haven't been able to get back into them. And I don't see a queen cell walking around there, so we'll slide it back in and see what we got on this one. We have one here that's been gnawed out, and that's what happens. They will gnaw, those virgin queens will go around and gnaw out queen cells that are good. They don't want no competition. So we've got 3, 1 gnawed out, that's 3. Got one up here that's been gnawed out. That gives us 4 or 5 queen cells on this side, and I still don't see that virgin queen. I know she's in here because some of them queen cells been gnawed out, so I gotta hunt for her. Let's go back. I'll start by taking everything out of the box, and I'll check everything again. I don't see a queen walking around this one, so I'm going to pull it out. Check the walls. I still don't see her, but that doesn't mean she's not in here. I don't see her on this one, so we're going to pull it out. What we're doing is we're hunting for that virgin queen that's chewing up these queen cells. And we'll stick it all the way over here. Go for the next one. Looking at the box, checking the walls. No virgin queen on that side that I can tell. I don't see a virgin queen walking around this one. Since this one still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 queen cells yet to hatch, I'm going to move this one, put it over here in front of this box. I made it a box here. I think it holds 4 frames. Wire bottom, no space at the bottom. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in this box right here. Put it right in the middle. Alright. Going to check this 1 or 2, 1 frame left that I have. Check the box again. That one that's gnawing them out, she could be out breeding right now. I'm going to stick this one here on the outside of this one. That's the one that's got the 5 queen cells. And I'm going to take this one right here. I'm going to double check it, see if I see that virgin queen walking around. And I do not. I'm going to stick that one on the other side of these queen cells that are about to hatch. We got 1 left, and I'm going to recheck it, and then I'll recheck all these here. I do not see her. Okay, so this frame had 3 queen cells, and since I'm a little late on it, that she's gnawed out 2. This is the one she's hatched from. That's the one she's hatched from. Can you see? She's hatched from there because there's a perfectly round hole at the very end. She's uncapped herself, and she's out walking around somewhere. So since this one has nothing left on it, I'm going to leave this here at the bottom, and I'm going to check this box real good. And that virgin queen walking around, you should be able to spot her pretty easy. And I do not. So I'm going to stick this one right in the middle. And we'll go backwards. Check these. It's very easy to overlook a queen because you're so excited and you want to find one and you just skip it by accident, just don't even see her. So I'm going to put these back in here. This box is totally queenless for sure, unless that virgin queen is hiding somewhere or she's out breeding bred and she'll come back. I'm going to put these back in here just like this. I'm going to look at them, double check them again. You can kind of tell that you've taken something out of here, like those queen cells that haven't hatched yet, is because the bees are making a lot of noise right now. You're just a buzzing all over the place. They're hunting for what I just took out of here, which is over there. I'm going to double check this lid. I don't see no virgin queen walking around on it. What I am going to do though is I'm going to go back and check this box right here. The one box I took off the top. Very easily she could be up here. I don't see her. I'm going to give this bottom box some food. I don't see her. I don't see her, but I'm gonna give this box, I'm gonna give this little box here some food. Just like that. So they got food. They've got 5 queen cells waiting to hatch. They will not swarm. And the reason why they will not swarm is because I did not give them enough bees to swarm from. That box won't leave it empty. There's no brood. All we're waiting on is 5 queen cells to hatch. So that box will not swarm. Those bees will not leave that box. A handful might come back to this box, just like these bees didn't go to the mother hive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that box up over there. I'm going to recheck these here, and I'm going to put what I want in here and let this box sit for a little while longer. When one of those queens hatch, I'm going to put her in a cage, I'm going to catch her, I'm going to introduce her back into this box, which will be 100% accepted. For one reason, this box has no queen. It's been queenless for 12, 13 days, 11 days, somewhere in there. So that's how you can control swarming and raise a few queens at the same time. Nothing but food. They're pulling that out. I'll put it right back where I found it. We're still looking for that virgin queen. She could be out flying trying to breed and come back. And I'll put this in there. It's just a lot of food, a lot of bees. I don't see a queen. I'll put that one back in here. Okay, so I tore this box apart, couldn't find that queen that was gnawing them out. So my gut feeling is telling me that she is out flying on her maiden flight. Sun is out, she's up early, she wants to be bred, she wants to get back home. So I'll put a top on this and leave it while I'm waiting for that queen, one of those queens to hatch. If I find one, I'll catch her, put her in a queen cage, and I'll recheck this box again to see if I see a virgin queen walking around. If I don't, I could actually take 2, 3, 4 of these frames out and take that new virgin queen that's been hatched and introduce her into 2, 3, 4 frames, and I can actually put her to the side of either one of these, and she will actually stay in that box. She'll go out and fly. Hopefully, it's, you know, it's a 50-50 chance that she's going to come back. But that's what beekeepers are up against. So just gonna kill a few beetles. I saw one. I'll just set this aside, get this out of my way, put this lid on, just like that. Put this lid back on. And we are done. Since this one's really close to the entrance to this one, I don't like to have them that close. So I'm actually just going to move it to the side just a little bit. Just like that. And there you go. Still got my extra boxes here. I can go find me something, go find me another box to dig into and try my hand at separating virgin queens so I can put them to use. Don't forget to write your date down. No queen. You can actually put no queen, no nothing, which is no brood, no larva, absolutely nothing there, queenless. Put today's date on there. This one here, you can put today's date, and you can actually write 5Q, which is 5 queen cells. You can put them in here, and that reminds you that you need to go back and check it on this every evening and every afternoon for a day or two. By then, they all should be hatched. Some of them take a little longer if they're younger queens. Take a few more days, but hey, that's a wrap. Well, hopefully you all get the hang of it. I'm gonna keep going, keep showing you. I like this method. I don't have to worry about catching swarms. Very seldom if I get busy and I skip a box or I miss a box or they just outgrowing faster than I can get to them. Yeah, you'll probably find a swarm hanging in a tree. So I do it this way because I can utilize pretty much all my queens that hatch, my virgin queens. I can go put them to use somewhere else. So that puts me further ahead and I don't have to worry about spending half a day catching swarms. Alright, well, good luck and we'll try it again.